Today, I want us to talk about the emotion of fear. I feel it deserves our attention than we give it. The emotion of fear is one of the most destructive aspects. It is one of the most dangerous stuff we can talk about. It has killed more people than most of the diseases we know. One singer said that is more dangerous than AIDS and Ebola combined. I think fear is bigger than that. I know what you are expecting from me. You are expecting me to give you a sermon how to stop and avoid fear. I'm sorry to disappoint you, to tell you that if somebody comes out and tells you that is giving you a sermon as to how you can stop fearing, you'll be lying to you. No one has ever, no one can, and no one will ever stop fear. The term fearless is just a virtue. It is simply non-existent. At one time, we are all scared. At times, so much scared to our core. People misinterpret the verse of 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7, where Paul says that for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and sound mind. When you analyze that chapter, this is what you see. It is not denying that there's no fear. Actually, the chapter admits the presence of fear. What the chapter emphasizes is that fear is not from God, and that is it. Actually, when Paul wrote this chapter, he wrote it trying to impart strength and courage to Timothy during the times when the preaching of the gospel was very tough and very dangerous. So we are all living in fear. Joyce Meyer, an American preacher, one of the greatest preachers of the gospel, she once said that there was a time when she was so much overwhelmed with fear that she was scared when she was not scared. I don't know whether you understand what I'm trying to say. She was used to fear and being scared, so that the time when she was not scared, she was scared of that. She says that I'm not a fearless person, but I'm a fearful person who does it afraid. Do these words ring bells to you? We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landings. We shall fight on the ground. We shall fight on the field. We shall fight on the streets. But we will not surrender. I know you know said these words. They came from Winston Churchill, one of the battle-hardened person this world has ever seen. Actually, to me, I think it's the man who won the World War II. That will be a story of another time. But do you know what happened to this man? One time he confided to his physician of his fears. He said that he was fearing to stand on the railway platform because he had a dark urge of wanting to jump in front of the fast passing express train. This is the man we all feared, we all respected, and he was harboring fears inside. And the funny bit of it is that most of the things we fear, they don't even happen. Mark Twain once said that I've lived and I've become an expert of all my fears, which almost none of them ever happened. I know you are asking a question that, yeah, you are telling us everything about fear, but you're not giving us solutions. Okay, fear cannot be described and entailed in only one video, but let me give you 2 clues where we can manage fear. The first one is that we should stop empowering fear. It is with us, but by meditating, by rehearsing it, by talking about it, we are empowering it. So we should diffuse it. We should act amidst fear. Some people are waiting until all the fear is gone before they act. If you are such a person, you are going to wait until Christ comes back. Another way of managing fear is to avoid people who tend to instill fear. There are such people. You have to know that fear is as contagious as coronavirus and Ebola. Donald Trump and Kiyosaki, they wrote a book. It's called Why We Want You to Become Rich. In one of the phrases, Donald Trump said that there's nothing I'm scared about like a scared person. Scared people are very, very dangerous. You can't do anything when you are near them. It is through fear that the devil challenges our success. It binds us with the strongest chain ever, ensuring that we can't dare take a step, knowing very well that the only sure way of failing is not to do anything.